Hello, losers. It's Dave, Blue Jacket 66 here on Sunday morning. I was up early because the damn dogs get me up every morning. I don't think I slept past 5:30 in the last 10 years. I was watching videos, watched Eric's video, little John Lennon tribute at the beginning. I I posted on his, on that video that I certainly remember when John Lennon was killed. I was in a fraternity at K-State my freshman year, and I was pretty naive as an 18-year-old, but I grew up quickly that first year. And that was one of those things that sobered me up and helped me grow up just a little bit more, was that happening. I remember just in December and buzz around the fraternity house, and I was a music guy. I wasn't necessarily a big Lennon fan, but I certainly I was a huge Beatles fan. I to this day have not got post-Beatles John Lennon. I'll be honest with you, just never, doesn't do it for me. I like Ringo's songs post-1970 than John Lennon. However, that Double Fantasy album is just fabulous, where he essentially split songs with Yoko Ono. That album kind of came to be because one of my early and favorite little punky type quirky groups is the B-52s, and the story is that John and Yoko were somewhere, vacationing in the Bahamas or something like that, and John was, and he saw the B-52s specifically playing Rock Lobster. If you hear the song Rock Lobster by the B-52s, that's that catty, shrill, shrieky background girl thing is kind of the way she sings. But anyway, so he was like, finally, people get what Yoko Ono is all about. So he was geared up to make another album. So they did that Double Fantasy album. But anyway, I started thinking about the contest I had yesterday, and I'm surprised that some of my friends haven't commented, and I don't know if they're shying away from me, but that's okay, because I think they don't get me. But I started thinking about that contest. I watched the video. I watched it several times, and I love it. I just freaking love it. But I started thinking that, after seeing Eric's video and thinking about this death of John Lennon and my friends out there, that I don't think my contest was quite complete. And in it, remember I mentioned that somebody who didn't get a golden ticket got a sheet that down at the side said to text this number, and I was going to give away a good prize. I've decided just go ahead and give away that prize. It just seems like the right to do. It just doesn't seem like my contest is complete without just giving away that prize. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the wheel, excluding the winners, our top three winners of the main part of the contest, which would be MP Fox, Cuban Collector, and Mike O. Everybody else is back in the spinner, and but only one. No double entries for anybody. There's a couple people that I left off, or one person that I know I left off, that was Retro Fan, and he's in. All you other people that were in before are back in it again. What are we going to win? It's been over my shoulder, people. It's been over my shoulder for, what, a month and a half? This is an original official American League Baseball box from 1959. You'll get that box. But within that box, or in a separate box, you will get a 1959 New York Yankees team signed ball. PSA DNA authenticated. PSA DNA has examined this 1959 New York Yankees team's ball with 25 signatures. All are authentic. There is an exception. Notable signatures include Tony Kubek, Moose Scoron, Don Larson, Elston Howard, Bobby Richardson, Bill Terry, Whitey Ford, Enos Slaughter, Yogi Berra, and et cetera. The Mickey Mantle is deemed a clubhouse version. As part of the authentication process, the item is permanently marked with a proprietary invisible ink that contains the patented strand of synthetic DNA. So here is the Berra and Mantle, an early Mantle style. Here's Kubek, Bill Terry, a bunch of others, Bobby Shantz, Ralph Terry, Whitey Ford. So anyway, beautiful ball in the original box with your PSA DNA letter of authentication. It just feels right. We got to finish. That contest didn't feel right if I had something left on the table. So let's give it away. Let's go to the spinner. Okay, here's all our names on there, minus the winners from last time. I've shuffled it a couple times, not that really matters. Okay, for the 1959 New York Yankees, 25 signature team baseball. Let's do it. Ray from Philly. I think it's actually at the Philly show all weekend. Creeping on Dave Parker. So, okay, guys. Ray from Philly, congratulations. All the rest of you, thanks very much for commenting and checking out my channel.